Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day so far today. I just wanted to hop on and, of course, say hello to everyone and ask you guys a question. Now, some of you I personally know and have been knowing for a while, like years. And some of you are my new family, my new Facebook family and friends and things like that. So I'm going to ask this question to everybody. Why didn't anybody tell me that putting me first was going to be hard? Good morning, Kimberly. How are you? Really, why didn't somebody tell me this? I would have liked to be, warned or prepped or something to let me know that actually putting myself at the forefront of everything was going to be hard work. I'm such a kind-hearted person, and I've always put making other people happy and making sure that they're okay with whatever they're going through, being their comforter, good morning, Allison, being a person that they can just talk to. So I've always been like a listener, giving advice, all of that. Being a mom, being the oldest of 8 kids, being an auntie, all of those things. I've always put everybody before me. To me, in my mind, making other people happy made me happy, and I was content. But 2 years ago, when I moved to Arizona, and my family wasn't here, my kids aren't here, my nieces and nephews aren't here, my siblings, my mom, my dad, my family is not here, I'm forced to just be with me. And I didn't know what to do. I was literally lost. I didn't know who I was. It was like I didn't have an identity outside of being a mom, being an auntie, being a big sister, being a daughter. I didn't know who I was without those titles being attached to me. And it's hard. I'm not gonna say it's just hard, because I've always had those people. I love my family. I love spoiling my nieces and nephews rotten and sending them home to my sister and my brothers and letting them have to deal with them of what I've created. I love doing that. I love being able to, if someone's going through a tough time, I love being there for them. But like I said, when I moved to Arizona 2 years ago, I didn't have any of those things. So I was left to find out who I was. Like, who is Lisa? Who is Lisa Marie? Who is she? What does she really like? Who is she outside of family? I have a lot of things that I like to do, but getting down to the core deep root of everything, I didn't know. So one day, I don't watch a lot of TV because it just pollutes your brain, unless it's cartoons or the Science Channel or something like that. But I had decided that I wanted to answer. I wrote these questions down. I think on my notebooks. I actually wrote down, and I said I wanted to find the answers to these questions by the end of the week. And I believe one of the questions was, who am I? What do I like to do? And some other, deep questions. And it was on a Sunday morning. I remember it clearly. There it is. I remember it clearly. So I wrote the questions down. And I says, I'm going to find the answers to these. I'm going to find something that helps me answer these questions about myself and help me put myself in a place so I can begin the next chapter of my life. Because the next chapter of my life, I'm an empty nester, So I need something to help me to plan that out and figure it out and get to the root of everything so that I can be even more successful in, developing my identity, who I am outside of being a mom and auntie and all those things. So I wrote down these questions, and I'm flipping through the channels, and I landed on, you already know what I'm about to say. It's Sunday morning, so y'all already know what I'm about to say, where I'm about to go with this. I landed on Oprah Super Soul Sunday, and I'm gonna be on there one day. So again, remember, y'all heard me say that. This is, again, y'all heard me say, I'm gonna be on Oprah Soul Sunday, sitting in that beautiful garden of hers and sipping some tea and all that. Anyway, so I turned on Oprah Super Soul Sunday, and every show that aired that morning, every guest that she had answered every single one of those questions that I had asked of myself. And it was like crystal clear at that moment. I knew exactly what I needed to do. I was given the tools, and of course, book suggestions. So 3 of the books that were mentioned on there, as you guys can see, I love books. I have, so I don't just write and publish. I read a lot of books. So 3 of my books, oh, I already had them down for you. Sorry about that. 3 of the books that came on was, of course, T.D. Jakes' Instinct. I'm OCD, so I also have this in audiobook version. So I read this, and Steve Harvey's Act Like a Success, Think Like a Success audiobook version as well. And then The Alchemist. I also have this on audio, and I listen to this every single week. Every week I listen to this, and I discover something new. So these 3 books, I read The Alchemist first, I read Steve Harvey second, and I read T.D. Jakes third. I read this like in it. I started in the morning, and before I knew it, it was dark outside. I had just sat and didn't even move. Got up to get water and, bathroom breaks, of course, and that was it. Good morning, Cedric. And these books I have been literally my blueprint for the past 2 years. They have helped me identify and be comfortable with and the importance of me putting me first. And like I said, it's hard. And I'm still mad at y'all because y'all didn't tell me it was going to be hard. So I'm put the blame on y'all for not telling me that it was going to be hard. But I can say that I have discovered so much about me, about who I am, and what I truly like to do, the people who I like to be surrounded around, because I lived in a bubble. My family were who I spent my time with. My kids, we did everything together. I mean, everything. We went to the zoo, aquariums, movies, dinner. I mean, it's a lot of us. So imagine a whole clan, 15, 16 deep, rolling in somewhere. We did a lot of things together as a family. So I really didn't have an identity. I didn't know who I was outside of the family. Auntie get paid, get some money. She just take everybody to the mall, take everybody shopping, everybody get everything they want, whatever. That was just me. So I always put everyone else's happiness before my own. But having these tools and learning the importance, and I'm still learning every day. It's still a struggle. It's not easy for me. And God still have to knock me upside the head and be like, remember, you're supposed to be putting you first. You're supposed to be doing the things that you like first. And then if you're not happy and you're not putting yourself first, then you're not going to be able to wholeheartedly give to other people without feeling guilty or without blaming them for your unhappiness and things like that. So these are just some of the things that I use to help me out. And when I say The Alchemist, what I love about The Alchemist is, and I like what he says, to realize one's destiny is a person's only obligation. This book really helped me understand and identify with what my journey is, what my life's journey is, and how to be able to identify and pick up on when those things and people come into my life that are meant to be a part of my journey. And then, like I said, of course, Steve Harvey, he's just gonna break it down for you, you know, no sugarcoating, but it's so easy. And what I love about this book is he gives you, hey, I found a bookmark. He gives you a lot of tools. So there's a lot of actionable items in here that really helps you. So you're not just reading, you know, of course reading is good for you, but there are actionable items in here to help you. And then instinct, when I tell you guys, you need the soul food. I call my books are my soul food, and they really helped me. I just listened to this again Sunday night. So I alternate between my audio books and reading. So when I'm out and about, I'll take this when I need to listen. But for the most part, when I'm driving or when I'm busy around the house, I'll listen to my audiobooks. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys today. And I'm still upset with y'all because y'all didn't tell me that it was going to be hard putting myself first. And it's an everyday struggle. So bear with me, guys. If you guys see me posting something that's a little out of the ordinary or outside of my character, I apologize in advance, but I'm still learning how to be happy and content with putting Lisa Marie first. So I thank you guys for tuning in and listening to me this morning. I hope what I've said may have been able to spark something in someone else. And don't forget, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., I'm going to be talking about some tea. I got a good tea for you guys too tomorrow. And I tell y'all about this tea, y'all going to be like, are you kidding me? You're going to want to go out and get it. So if you like to drink tea and you want me to try what you're drinking so we can, you know, chit chat about it, let me know, inbox me what the name of the tea is, and I'll go grab it and we can just have a virtual tea party. Yes, let's have a virtual tea party, everybody, and just have fun. So join me tomorrow morning for Wednesday Tea with Lisa Marie, and I will chat with you guys later. Thank you.